I started with color correcting Subrentis on my skin, usually just breakouts and sometimes around my nose as that area tends to get red. After blending, I put concealer over top the same areas I color corrected and then also applied some in other areas like my under eye, my forehead, and my chin. Tonight I put on some foundation, which is an optional step for me. I don't like to wear foundation normally, but on this night my skin was more broken out than normal and I wanted to even it out and further cover the breakouts. I try to always use a light amount so it's more like a skin tint. Next, I contoured with a cream contour stick. I like to place my contour up high. I learned this from a makeup artist and I really like how it looks on my face. I blended in the contour and then went over top it with a powder contour, mostly because I have it and I want to use it. I applied blush next and I like to use it in the area above the contour and on my temples and nose. I put highlight on my cheekbones and nose after blush. For brows, lately I've been starting with a clear brow gel, and I like to brush my brows straight up to look like they're laminated. Once that sets, I use an eyebrow pencil to fill in the end of the brow where my hairs are blonde. Growing up, people used to ask me if I plucked my eyebrows off since they're two-toned, light brown in the front and blonde at the end, so you can't see the ends unless you're up close. I never understood why anyone would ask me that though, because why would you want to have half brow? I don't know. Finally, I brushed a colored brow gel through my brows and use it as a pomade at the end of my brow if it needs to be darkened. For eyeshadow, I used a new palette that I just bought. I bought it because I didn't have any cool tone browns in any of my palettes, and it's a color I often notice that I'm missing with the looks that I do. The eyeshadow was a lot more pigmented than I thought, but it blended out really easily and I ended up with a nice subtle look.